Pisces, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for December. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Pisces, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Pisces, for the month of December is the King of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups upright. Okay. So for you, Pisces, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with the King of Wands energy. And the King of Wands typically is a fire energy, okay? So this could be an Aries, a Sagittarius, maybe a Leo that you're dealing with, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you could simply have a rising fire sign. Now, this person may be someone that you've been finding it very difficult to deal with. There could be some sort of challenges when it comes to this particular person. We're going to get some clarification on this. We're going to see why it's your challenge in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Pisces, you have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Hermit, and you have the Six of Cups. So in the recent past, I do see here that for you, there was a lot of reevaluation. A lot of really thinking about your investments, thinking about your money, thinking about, you know, where you were investing your money in the past. There was a lot of this contemplation in the past about the past. Okay, so you could have went through something in the past and really were in a place of overthinking the situation, trying to make sense of something here in the past. You know, why did I invest in this in the past? Why did I put my energy towards it? What did you learn from this situation? We're going to clarify this. We're going to get more information on that for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, Pisces, you have the Star, the Ten of Swords, and you have the High Priestess. So I feel for you in the present moment with the Ten of Swords, there's definitely, for some of you, there's this feeling of rock bottom. There's a feeling of, I'm done with something. I'm putting this to an end finally. This situation has needed to end for quite some time. Some of you are saying this. There's something here about intuitively feeling like something is coming to an end. But this is also preparing or planning you, or you're planning this for your future. So something here is coming to an end and you may be looking towards the future in some way, shape, or form. We're going to clarify and get more information on this for you in a moment. In the near future, you have the Three of Wands, you have the Eight of Wands, and you have the Chariot. So in the near future, I see you moving forward. I see you finally moving to the next milestone, something big, something new, something different that you've wanted to move towards for quite some time. Okay, this is like overdue, delayed, overdue. Eight of Wands, communications coming in, fast movement. So by the end of December, things are changing for you. You're finally moving towards something possibly new, something bigger and better here. We're going to find out more when we clarify. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is a couple of messages here. The first message for the Seven of Cups is options. Okay, some of you have options. Some of you have multiple people who are interested in you. Now, this could be in love, this could be in business, this could be, you know, business opportunities, this could be love opportunities. There is an energy here of disappointment, okay? And some of you have already gone through this, or some of you are in the process of going through this, where you maybe you were dealing with someone who had options and they treated you as an option, and there was a lot of sadness here. Some of you are dealing with maybe an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, there's been a lot of on and off between you and this person. There's been a lot of uncertainty connected to you and this person. And there may be a decision that needs to be made because it looks like what you don't see coming is a lot of time ends up passing. And this is why you may feel the way you feel when it comes to these situations that are happening in your life. So what you don't see coming is the fact that either you have a lot of options or someone you're dealing with has a lot of options, and you want to get clear on this. You want to get clear on, you know, what are my options and which option out of all of my options are the best one. Okay. And the reason why I say that to you, Pisces, is because you're in a place right now where you're saying to yourself, what's next for me? What's the next thing for me? You know, I've been stagnant for a while, or I've invested into something for quite some time, but now I'm ready to move past this. It's like you've reached something and now you've hit the ceiling. And now it's time for you to expand. So we're going to talk more about that. And of course, we're in December. And the reason why December may be a little bit of a challenging month for you is because when the sun is in Sagittarius, it's actually squaring your sun, your moon, or rising. Because as a Pisces, you are automatically squared to Sagittarius. And it's not a bad thing to be in this type of energy. It's actually a good thing because it's challenging you now. It's challenging you to look above and beyond your current situation. And that's what I feel like you're going through. We're going to talk more in detail in terms of what's going on. So let's get into your reading. Let's do some clarification. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so your challenge, Pisces, King of Wands, is clarified by the World, the Death, and the Strength. So your biggest challenge here, Pisces, has a lot to do with a cycle that is coming to an end, okay? A cycle's coming to an end. You may be ending things with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm getting a Scorpio, could also be a Taurus. I'm also getting an Aquarius or a Leo, okay? And it's been very challenging for you to accept the fact that something here is coming to an end or has come to an end. Now, this doesn't particularly have to be with another person. For a majority of you watching this, this has a lot to do with someone that you've been involved with for quite some time. And it's very clear and evident that you and this person are done. Things are done between you and this person, and a new cycle is coming in. Now, for others of you who are not dealing with someone, you're not in a relationship, this could be simply you, right? You could be a rising fire sign. Maybe you're a Sagittarius, maybe you're a Leo or an Aries rising, or maybe you have a stellium or some sort of prominent planets in a fire sign. Okay, so what this is indicating to me is that a major cycle is coming to an end for you. Major cycles coming to an end. And the reason why a major cycle is coming to an end is because as we move into 2024, even though this is a December read, everything is starting in December. Everything is happening in December to prepare us for 2024. So there will be major shifts in 2024. December, there is going to be a Mercury retrograde, which is going to be affecting you in certain parts of your chart. Now, your 7th house is ruled by Virgo, okay? So Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So when Mercury is going retrograde, I believe it's going retrograde in Sagittarius or somewhere around there. So there's definitely some sort of cycle possibly closing out with your relationships. This could be a cycle closing out maybe in your career. There's something here that's closing out and it's been very challenging for you. However, what Spirit is saying to you right now, Pisces, is to find the inner strength to accept something here that's coming to an end. And the reason why Spirit is saying this to you is because something better is coming in. Just because something's coming to an end doesn't mean that, you know, everything is over, everything's done. It means that there's something bigger and better. There's a bigger potential that's coming in. And it's important that you stay strong and you support yourself in this situation, because as you go through this change, it's going to be about your attitude. If your attitude is in a place where you're not confident, you think your life is over, you think whatever negative thoughts you're thinking in your mind, you're actually fueling that energy. Instead, you should look forward to a new cycle that's coming in, because that's what life is about. Life is about beginnings, life is about endings, okay? And not all endings are bad. So this is gonna be a big, part of your challenge, finding the inner strength to accept that something here is done, and also believing that whatever new cycle is coming in is gonna be for your benefit, okay? And that's your challenge, that's what I'm seeing. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Cups. You have the Six of Wands and you have the Six of Cups. So it looks like in the recent past, you were definitely recognized for something here, okay? I feel like this is you, Knight of Cups. It's almost like you were doing something here in the past effortlessly. Okay, so, and this could have been, business-wise. Some of you were doing some sort of business here, or you were doing some sort of investments here. And the investments that were taking place here in the past looks like, you really were recognized for something great and amazing here. Okay, and when you started to invest in yourself, invest into this business idea, some of you may have started to realize that, you needed to change your direction or change your focus in some way, shape, or form. You were growing very quickly here in the past, and you were able to achieve and grow and move forward here. Even though something here took time, it looks like it brought a lot of success to you. Tell me more about the Six of Cups in the recent past. So the Six of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so what I see happened here in the past was, even though there was a lot of success here for you, I'm seeing a lot of financial abundance, a lot of recognition. Some of you are even famous for something that you were doing here in the past. Even though this was taking place for you, Pisces, I strongly feel like you felt alone here in the past. There was this very strong feeling of, I feel alone. And the reason why I say that is because you have the Hermit here. The Hermit is a very solo dolo energy, and it is showing up in the past for you. And you also have the Eight of Swords. This is also a solo dolo card. So even though success came to you, money came to you, success, recognition, it wasn't enough for you, okay? And you may say to yourself, no, money is more important to me than maybe relationships, or money's more important than love to me. But I think deep down inside, whether you admitted this to anybody, it started to come to a point where you were thinking about the past, or you're thinking about someone from the past. And I'm going to give you, I'm going to try to give you some scenario here to give you some context of what I'm talking about. In the past, you could have fell in love with someone. There could have been a lot of love between you and a specific person, but you couldn't, possibly in the past, you didn't have the money, or you didn't have the means to be with this person. That's for some of you, not all of you. You didn't have the means to be with this person. And as a result of that, you needed to focus on your money. Your money, your recognition, your business was maybe more important than this person. And as a result of that, you may have accepted money, or made money more important than love. And there's a bit of a regret here in the past because of that, because for many of you, you may have came to a point where you made a lot of money, investments, recognition, but then you're alone, right? It's like, well, I have all this money, but I feel alone. Like, I want to be loved. So I feel, and that's what happened here in the past. And yeah, there was some sort of disappointment, because there was a lot of potential here in the past for you to be with someone that you really loved, someone that really loved you. And somebody here ended up leaving or disconnecting in the past. Somebody here walked away. Maybe you walked away, or this person walked away. Some of you walked away from an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, because they were taking too long to come towards you. And it really left you feeling alone here in the past. So the huge lesson here that a lot of you learned, and for some of you, this could be vice versa. Maybe you were dealing with someone who was going through this. But the big lesson here in the past was, money's not everything. I can have money, I can have fame, I can have all the money in the world to buy stuff. But if I don't have love, if I don't have someone to share that with, then, am I really having or finding purpose in my life? And that's where I feel This is what I feel happened for many of you here in the past, okay? And if it doesn't resonate with you, it's a very specific message, then check your other signs, okay? Now, in the present moment, you have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a really intense card. It's a card of endings. It's a card of being at rock bottom. It's a card of, you know, I've done it all. I've been there. And I think a lot of you in the present moment, you're in a place right now where you're saying to yourself, I've had enough. Some of you have been doing too much. Some of you, I'm just going to say this, some of you have been doing drugs, and you may be saying to yourself, you know what, I'm done doing the drugs. I'm done being involved in the addictions. I'm ready to change my life. Maybe you've been putting too much energy into something. And now the energy in the present moment for you, Pisces, because this is about you, by the way, whatever's happening in the present moment, this is about you. High Priestess, you are the High Priestess. Okay, you're a very spiritual person. You're somebody who's very connected to the spiritual world, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. So you are at a point right now where something within you is changing, okay? Now this could be your behavior, it could be your attitude, it could be your associations, it could be projects that you're doing, it could be addictions. There's something here that you've done so much of it, and you've come to the point where you're saying to yourself, I want better, I want more. Whatever the situation is, it's not giving me enough. And now there's a strong energy in the present moment of planning for your future, focusing on healing, focusing on your future. So if you've been in a place where you've done something so much to the point where it's like, I've done this so much, it needs to come to an end for whatever reason. It's coming to an end because it's indicating a new cycle is coming in. And this is a part, by the way, this new beginning, because I'm getting a strong energy here of new beginning. I'm getting Ace of Wands energy. I'm getting the World. I'm getting the Tower. That's what I'm intuitively feeling, that you are going to be embarking on a new journey. And it starts here. It starts in this month. So let's talk about it. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. Why is it here, and what does Pisces need to know? Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Wands. You have the Devil and you have the Temperance. So what's happening for you in the present moment, Knight of Wands is here. This, again, could be a fire sign that you've been dealing with. I'm getting Sagittarius very strongly here. Okay, either you're a Sagittarius rising, you could be an Aquarius rising, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, Leo, Pisces, Aquarius energy I'm getting. So what's happening for you in the present moment is there's something toxic here. Okay, I'm getting drugs. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's not going to resonate with all of you. Drugs, illusions, living in a fantasy. Somebody here, and I don't know if this is you, you can comment and let me know, but somebody here in the present moment is really toxic. They do something that's really toxic. It's very unhealthy. It's toxic. You know, they may be saying, or you may be saying this to yourself, take it as it resonates. Somebody here is like, yeah, I'm going to change. I'm going to change. I'm going to change. Yeah, I'm going to do better. Yeah, I'm going to this. I'm going to that. And it's come to the point in the present moment where it's like, this needs to just come to an end. I don't care what happens. This needs to come to an end because it's nothing but toxic. You have the Devil and the Temperance. So somebody here is saying, yes, I'm going to take action to change. Yes, I'm going to become better. Yes, I'm going to do things better, but they don't change. They still remain being in this energy of being toxic. And I don't know if this is you or you're dealing with someone, take it as it resonates, okay? Let me know in the comments, comment and let me know what's going on, because that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Somebody here is really toxic and it's taken them a very long time to change. It's like they don't learn. And for some of you, you've been dealing with someone, or this could simply be you, it's like you keep continuing your toxic behavior and then something finally happens and you're like, wow, okay, this is rock bottom. I really got to stop doing this. So somebody here in the present moment has hit rock bottom, okay? And they hit rock bottom because they took too long to make changes. And now they're being forced to heal. Now they're being forced to heal. Now they're being forced to sit back, maybe eat better, exercise, balance their life. Maybe somebody here was living a life out of balance, right? And like I said in the past, there was some sort of imbalance here because a lot of you were focused more on the money than you were on love. There was a lack of a balance here. Okay. And in life, you need to have a balance. Not everything's about money. Okay. Because what happens is we accumulate all this money and then we end up being alone. or we accumulate all this money and our life doesn't have a purpose, right? So this is what I feel is happening in the present moment. And a lot of you, this is personal. A lot of you, this is you, whether you want to admit it or not, okay? This is what I'm seeing in the present moment. So let's clarify the star. Some of you are in love with someone. Some of you are going to meet somebody new. I see that as well after this rock bottom period. A lot of you are going to go through this rock bottom period and then a new love is going to come into your life because you needed to go through this. You needed to go through this to truly learn the value of love. Okay? So let's clarify the star. I see new love coming in for you. Okay? Tell me about the star. I love when the readings just flow. I love that. Okay, so for you, you have the star. Now the star, like I said, it's a very strong energy of healing. It is an energy of recouping your energy. It's about the future. That's what the star is about, right? You're finally thinking about the future instead of just living in the present moment. A lot of you tend to just live in the moment, and more of you are starting to get back into your natural energy of daydreaming. By the way, as a Pisces, you're meant to daydream. Don't let anybody tell you, hey, Pisces, you're living in a fantasy. You're supposed to live in a fantasy. You're a Pisces, okay? You're ruled by the 12th house. So it's completely normal for you to be that as long as there's a level of balance there. Like I said, I see new love coming in for you. And here is the confirmation. You have the Two of Cups and the Hierophant, okay? So there's going to be a love coming in. In fact, some of you have already met this person. You could be married to this person, or there's somebody here who has potential. And this person who's coming in is someone that you're going to want to commit yourself to. There's somebody that you see yourself having a future with. This person who's coming into your life, if they haven't come in already, they're going to bring so much satisfaction and fulfillment to you. Okay, I'm getting if you're a moon Pisces, I'm getting that this is going to resonate more with you if you're a moon Pisces. If you are a rising Pisces, a lot of you are going through a major transition and a rock bottom energy is here. Okay, so intuitively, you know, there's this feeling in the present moment intuitively that you need to hit this rock bottom, or something here needs to come to an end for your life to change, for you to finally heal, for you to finally put yourself in that position to be open to change. And there's the Queen of Cups energy. Okay, so you're ready for love. That's what's coming in. It's a choice, right? Because many of you are going to meet your soulmate. That's who's coming in, okay, in December. Between now and mid-December, we're moving into mid-December, closer to the end of the month, there is a new love that's coming in. Even though you feel like giving up on love, right when you're about to give up, that's when I see this person coming in. And this person could be another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's the important message for Pisces in the present moment? What is it that they really need to know? So the High Priestess is clarified by the Moon. You have the Knight of Cups and you have the Seven of Cups. So it looks like here, you have options. There's that options card, Seven of Cups here and the Seven of Cups in terms of what you don't see coming. So here is, this is a really strong indication that what you don't see coming, because the Seven of Cups in the present moment is also the same as what you don't see coming. So even though you've been disappointed in love many times, there is going to be a suitor that's coming in. This suitor that is coming in is a water sign. I'm getting another Pisces, a Sagittarius, or excuse me, a Pisces, Scorpio, could also be a Sagittarius. I'm also getting a Cancer here in the present moment, okay? Yeah, you're gonna hit some sort of rock bottom period. You're gonna change your ways, and that's when this love is gonna come in. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. All right, so in the near future, Pisces, you have the Three of Wands. Beautiful energy. In the near future, you're moving to the next milestone. That means more money, more opportunities, you know, new adventures. Some of you are going to be traveling at the end of December. And when you finally step into this energy, I think that this energy of you moving to this next milestone is finally going to help you realize your full potential, because something here has been holding you back for quite some time, okay? And I think you know what that is. There's something that you've been doing, maybe being involved with certain people, or certain situations that have been holding you back. But something here pushes you past that, okay? And you're realizing, you know, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to move forward, Six of Swords. And part of this journey that you're going to be going on in the near future, by the way, this is a new beginning. After you decide to abandon something or let something go, because what I see you going through in the near future, you're going to be going, I'm seeing a pilgrimage. I think that's the name, that's the word. Like you're, you know, pilgrimage, going on a retreat. I see you doing some sort of healing, okay? And this is purely personal. I'm getting a personal energy. It's like, I need time to go within and know myself again. I need time to get back to myself, my spiritual self. So this is a journey that you're going on. That's what I'm seeing here in the near future. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. Tell us what this journey is for Pisces. So the Three of Wands is clarified by the Judgment. You have the Three of Swords and you have the Page of Wands. Yes. So here's what I see for you. A lot of you in the near future are really hurt because of something that's happening in the present moment. No matter how much you try to get out of a toxic situation, it's been so difficult for you. And I feel in the present moment, things are coming to an end because they need to come to an end. It's almost as if this situation is overdue. And in the near future with the Three of Swords, there's a lot of this pain. There's a lot of this, you know, I'm hurt. I'm hurt that I ended up being in this situation. I'm hurt that it didn't work out, or I'm hurt that maybe I made the wrong decision. So in the near future, by you going on this journey, it starts to allow you to open up to some big realizations about your new journey, because you're going on a new journey and you're going to realize when you go on this new journey, you have options, you have choices. Whereas in the present moment, you're like, I don't have a choice. I'm stuck in this toxic situation. I'm stuck in this situation that really I don't want to be in, right? But in the near future, you accept that something didn't work out. You accept that something here hurts you. You accept it. You don't cover it up and pretend like you're okay. You're like, yeah, this freaking hurt me, you know, and it's okay. It's okay if, you know, you go through pain, because that pain that you go through helps you to make the changes. Like, how are you supposed to make changes if you know, if you haven't made a mistake or there's nothing to correct? You know, so something here needs to be corrected in the near future. And by you stepping out on your own, instead of feeling like a victim or feeling like you don't have that potential, you actually do by stepping outside of your comfort zone. And this is what is happening for you in the near future. You get some sort of sign that it's time for you to move on. It's really time for you to move on, even though it's been very hard and difficult with the fact that you have been really hurt. And the Judgment's here in the near future. So the Judgment is all about resurrection. It's about going to the next level. So I think the important message that you need to ask yourself in the near future is, are you ready to move to the next level, even though you're in pain? Because I think you can move on past this. Okay, and when you move on past this, you're gonna see how many options there are that you have, because you're not stuck, even though it may feel like that. Okay, so let's continue. Let's clarify the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot for Pisces. So there's the Ace of Wands. Remember how I was saying closer to the beginning of your reading, I was getting the Ace of Wands. There's that confirmation. So in the near future, even though you're moving forward, you're still going to question it. And that's something that, you know, as a Pisces, and I'm seeing 433 on the clock, just check out what number 433 means. There could be some sort of important angel message there for you. In the near future, you're still in this energy of, should I do it? Should I not do it? Is this the right thing for me? Is it not? You're questioning something here, and you're questioning your journey, okay? And one of the things that you have to be aware of and that you have to remember is, with the Eight of Wands, you're gonna get tons and tons of signs. You're going to get tons of synchronicities. So many signs are going to be there showing you that you're on the right path. So it's really important that you're attuned to these signs and frequencies. And because you're a very spiritual sign, you're actually somebody who is in the spiritual world all the time. That's why you daydream a lot. That's why you fantasize a lot. It's not your downfall. You may think, oh, it's my downfall for daydreaming all the time. No, that's your function. That's just how you are, okay? It doesn't mean that you're good or bad. It just, that's how you function. It's like a human walks, right? We don't crawl, we walk. That's just our function, right? Whereas some animals might say, well, it's weird that they walk like that. Maybe they should crawl. No, we're human. That's how we walk, right? So this is about you accepting who you are in the future, okay? Instead of falling victim to your abilities or the things that you do, it's just simply, this is how I am. You either accept it or you don't, right? So in the near future, you have an option, you have a choice. You can either be a victim and think that by going on this journey, you're gonna fail, when really this is a part of the journey, okay? And you know, you can look at the signs and synchronicities that are there, because they're there to help guide you to move to the next level. And guess what? This is when you're gonna find that love. So for those of you who are, you know, looking for new love, and even if this isn't about love, it could be about finding your new passion. You know, this may be, what's my new passion? But I think that this is about love. That's what I think. It's clear. Lovers, Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. This is happening after your rock bottom period. After you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else but going up from there. Some of you are going to end something with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and it's going to set you free, and you're finally going to be able to meet your true love. And it's going to happen very, very quickly. And this is why what you don't see coming is these options after heartache, after pain, after something doesn't maybe work out the way that you want it to. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Beautiful reading. Let's get some advice. What's the advice for Pisces in December? All right. So Pisces, your advice, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, and the Moon. Okay, you are the Moon in the tarot. Your biggest piece of advice here is to really get clear on your commitments, okay? To really get clear on your commitments. What does that mean? Some of you may be watching this and saying, are you talking about a marriage? Because I'm not married. Some of you, this is a marriage. Some of you, this is a commitment to a job, a commitment to a project, commitment to a friend, a family member, an environment, okay? A direction in your life, okay? Commitment doesn't always have to be love. It could be, you know, an institution. Maybe you're committing yourself to a cult. I don't know. But really in December, what Spirit is asking of you, and this is personal because the Moon is here. The Moon is always personal, okay? It's not, the Moon is always inner, what is happening inside of us. Spirit is saying, why are you committing to certain things? Why are you committing to this? What is your end goal here? Is your end goal fame? Is your end goal fortune? Is your end goal love? Because if you're just going through the motions and you're just doing something just to do it, then you're really not clear on why you're there. Okay, and this is what leads to a lot of ups and downs. This is what leads to toxic behavior. This is what leads to being overly committed to something that you don't really care about, right? It's very important that you commit yourself to things that you love, that you want to do, not because you need to be there, but because you want to do it. So really ask yourself why you're doing something and get really clear on whether or not it's for you. Because when you commit yourself to something, you're committing yourself to something because you actually want to do it. Okay, not forcing yourself to do it. When you start to get clear on why you're committing yourself to something, it's really going to help you get closer to what you want instead of being in a place and stagnating. Because there's something here about stagnation. There's something here about toxicity. There's something here about I've been doing this for so long and it hasn't been getting me anywhere. And this is why Spirit is asking you to reevaluate your commitments so that you can commit to the things that are actually meant for you instead of committing to the things that are wrong for you, okay? So Pisces, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.